Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Radko from Radko, and in this whole video we're going to look into Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and also Sagittarius Rising weekly general tarot reading August 30th up until September 5th. 2021. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, checking out the description down below is going to give you a link to my website where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. And as well, if you do enjoy the content here on the channel and you do wish to support us, just leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss any of our weekly uploads and live streams. So with that being said, moving to the Sagittarius reading straight away, and the very first card for Sagittarius, that is going to be the Two of Wands, followed by the second one, which stands as the Three of Wands. Now that's very, very promising start of the week. And straight away, these two cards are saying that whatever you plan to do, it goes, all right? No questions asked. The third card that we do have is going to be the Hangman, and the last card, the last prime card, there are going to be 4 more cards, is going to be the Five of Pentacles. So it will be quite of a fruitful week, nothing out of the ordinary it is to take place there. Like I said, whatever you plan to do, it goes, and right after that is going to be a moment of silence. The way that it just jumped into my mind, it is say that you are chasing a prey, you are on a hunt, you are chasing a prey, and you know that your prey is around, and you just stay quiet and listen to see where that prey truly is. So that is how the end of the week is gonna end, where is going to be where you are just observing and how can I say, aligning with what is going to be the best possible course of action, which will require, by the way, certain readaptations from your behalf. But we're going to get to it when we get there. So with the start of the week for you, Sagittarius, we do have the Two of Wands, which is going to be catalyzed with the Five of Cups. Actually, this is a very, very good elemental dignity. Active enemies is what we do have here. And the very least with these two cards, they do speak about a reversal that is going to take place. What I mean is that the circumstances will prove not to be as disappointing as you may thought they were, and therefore those circumstances will allow you to build up. This is what these two cards here are talking about, that you will find yourself on rather good accomplishments at the start of the week. Good accomplishment in terms of career, good accomplishment in terms of a relationship, and if you do have any fears about that accomplishment, that is going to be, for example, undermined, that is going to be, for example, underwhelming, that is going to be, for example, not sufficient enough. Those fears, they are not going to have any merit whatsoever, and therefore you get to expand on that accomplishment, meaning to make it even a bigger accomplishment. Now, these couple of cards are also speaking for a personal development. What I mean is that at the start of the week is going to be a great time for you to think about what you can improve in yourself more, like qualification, like, for example, a certain sets of skills that you do have that are high on demand. It is just, again, these cards are speaking that you are moving in a very good direction, very good path, but that needs to be extended even further, okay? It needs to be built upon even further. So therefore, it's likely that you will find yourself at the start of this week sitting on a very I would say good position in terms of career, and it is likely that your relationship as well to be in a good place, or your love life to be in a good place. And right after that, we do have the Three of Wands, followed by the Six of Swords. So we do have a active supporter, and not active supporters, I'm sorry, active friends into that position. And this these two cards are speaking for more or less sense of a sense of emergency that is going to take place, and it is a direct follow-up to the Two of Wands. So as I said, you are to find yourself sitting on a solid patterns, well-established foundations. Your expectations will fully correspond with the development around you, with the manifestation of your actions, and that is going to be a great thing for you. All right, it's just your love life is going to move on according to your expectations. Your career as well is going to develop according to your expectations. But there is a problem, and that will be the problem of personal development. That, you know, what those expectations, I don't know how to say it. Well, the problem it is that you are gonna find yourself towards the middle of the week, it is that you are doing the same thing over and over again, repetition, and therefore that repetition brings you the same results over and over again. And what we said at the start of the reading is that you will have to think about how to expand on those results. And that is how this elemental dignity stands, that you will have to make a challenge. You get to choose the challenge. You get to define the challenge. You do get to jump into the challenge. But here towards the middle of this week, you need to expect from yourself more. Yeah, your current expectations are going to be met, but you need to start expecting from yourself, from your career, and from your relationship more. And these new expectations, which are going to be above the bar of your current limitations in performance, they need to depend only entirely on you. That it is not to expect something from somebody else more than you are expecting right now. No, you have to expect more from yourself first and foremost. That is going to pose a challenge from you to not just only try being better, but also to be better. And that will lead you to a personal development and personal growth out there, career-wise and relationship-wise. Now at the start of this thing, it will be very common for you Sagittarius to be a bit afraid, mainly presuming that these new approach that you are going to take, new expectations to be fulfilled, will jeopardize your current accomplishments. But there is nothing to be afraid of at all, because these new challenges that you are to bestow upon yourself, career-wise and relationship-wise, they will correlate with a dream of yours. And what I like to say in these cases is that just only having a wishful thought about your dream is not enough to manifest your dream. Actions are needed. And therefore, here, it's just in reality, there is nothing to be afraid of. Nothing is jeopardized whatsoever. And right after that, the Hangman here takes place for you, Sagittarius, which is going to be catalyzed with the Four of Cups. So that is a pretty good elemental dignity. It is a passive supporter, and it speaks that towards the end of the week, regarding these new challenges of yours, you would have done everything that was required from you to do. And now, only thing you gotta do, or only thing left for you to do, is just to wait so the circumstances kinda align, all right? Or in other words, how I can say it, it is that you will surpass the development of events. And at that point, no matter how much you try to push it even further, until the course of event catches up with your performance, that will be impossible. In fact, the more tenacious you become, the more helpless you will feel. So as soon as you do start feeling helpless to alter the development, to alter outcomes, and so on and so forth, it is time for you to stop and to allow the situation to develop on its own accord. And that will be the moment where you need to start thinking of exterior enterprises, things that are not that important, but yet things that will allow you to feel better, like I don't know, like enjoying yourself, for example, with certain stuff, like breaking up the boredom with a certain activities here. And what was I about to say here? Yeah, and it's going to be a time where you will start seeing the world in a very, very different perspective. Like the man here is dangling on the tree, seeing the world upside down. It is just how you're going to see it. And that's vision of the world from different sight will allow you also to find a way, or to see a way, how you can expand your personal world, how you can expand your career, how you can expand your relationship life or love life as well. And if you are patient to wait enough, the story is going to be set on its own accord, and from there things are just going to work out for you guys. And the last card here, which is the Five of Pentacles, that it is catalyzed with the Death card, so we do have a passive friends one more time. So it's what I suspected that it is. We had another star sign, but with similar elements of dignity, but they had a 10 of swords instead of the death card. And there with I want to make a comparison here. The other star, you basically have to do the same thing, and I'm saying that in case you are watching your rising and your moon sign, and your sun sign happens to be Sagittarius, but your say rising sign happens to be the other sign, I believe Libra. It was Libra, but I'm not entirely sure. The meaning is almost the same of that elements of dignity. It basically states that there is a certain lifestyle choices that you pick that back in the days that you have to give up from right now. You got to question your lifestyle. You got to question, you know, how you perform into your career, how you perform into your relationship as well. You got to question those kind of aspects which are posing, which are creating plights, right? Which are creating trifles that needs to be resolved moving forward into the future. And by doing so, however, unlike the other star sign, you will have no pressure doing it so, and it will be much more natural for you to let go of those stuff. Say that throughout this week you decide to start working out, all right, but you are a smoker, which doesn't go along together very much, and for you it's going to be just only natural to quit smoking so you can start working out better, or to perform working out a better. And yeah, it's going to be not that natural let go of a noxious aspect into your life without even looking back to them. In fact, you're going to find yourself being so grateful of a doing so. And by doing so, it seems that you are going to clear up a lot of room around you in terms of career and in terms of relationship. So new life / enterprises have a room to grow and to give a birth of a new endeavors. And so with that being said, Sagittarius, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys, August 30th up until September 5th, 2021. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other next time. Until then, bye.